my dear friends and colleagues, good evening to all of you. So it is truly my honor to be in front of such a large gathering with the brightest minds and who are defining semiconductor VLSI, the future of this semi and VLSI. Let me share few things. Who are we and Wipro? Then let me share my views, the engagement, what we have, how we are working with Maven and making a difference in terms of required talent creation. So Wipro, I think the company started in 1945 and we are celebrating 80th anniversary this year, December. And we started with a vegetable oil company, but we got into IT in 1980s. Many of you know still, when you got in 1980s, we started as a core engineering organization. We are developing, creating, manufacturing the hardware, printers, and boards. And that is how we started Wipro in 1980s. The DNA of engineering of Wipro is engineering. Then later, we expanded to a lot of IT business. Now I think we are around 240,000 spread across 60 countries. And there are 6 practices. One of the main practice is a VLSI and embedded. Let me touch upon that later. And this about. And you see, I think many of our leaders in Wipro, they have spent significant time and tenure in Wipro. 20, 25, 30 has become very common because the company has got a purpose. The 67% of Wipro profit goes to philanthropy. And it is one of the largest in India, maybe one of the few largest companies in the world itself when it comes to a philanthropy. Whatever we earn, $1, 67 cents goes to philanthropy. And currently the focus is on 2 aspects. Most of our philanthropy is in education area, especially in India, to improve the quality of education rural. This is number 1. Second, I think we are focusing on the women, child and healthcare. Second. The third one, we started something called Premji University in Bangalore. Now we started in Bhopal. Why I'm saying, whatever we work, contribute, and we also, I think once we serving our clients and others, but we also serve the society. And there is a purpose for this company. And we started, I think, our engagement with working with Maven quite some time, but we brought a lot more focus and attention. Just because of the way industry is going on, the semiconductor industry. If you see a few years back, and most of our engagement with only semi companies, but in recent time, more than 50% of business in VLSI area is non-semi company. The companies like Google, Meta, Uber, name anything. They investing significantly on chip area because they want to have their own chip because of multiple reasons. And this is creating a huge demand in VLSI area. Question is, are we ready to grab? And we have seen this in the world, maybe around 5 years back is different. It has gone to significant change in last 5 years, transformation, where non-semi companies are investing on ASIC designs. And now, if you see that the way the nation, India, is coming up, we have seen, I think, the first chip getting manufactured in India. It's just a matter of time where we'll see a lot more the manufacturing units in India itself. I believe that will create a lot more demands to serve the demands, the talent required for the world, to serve the talent required for the India. And we have been working with Maven very closely. I'm pretty sure I think together we can make a huge difference. Thanks to Shiva and entire Maven team, guys, I think for the support you have been giving. And together I think we can really make a difference. One of the things what we have seen, I think, for engineering, engineering, we can't survive in engineering without innovation. The way, first thing is the way, started the way the trainings to be conducted. One is the technology trainings, but we also wanted to have a soft trainings. It's so important, each of us, when you get into industry, we need to build a better career. It is only possible if you have both the technical and soft skill. I strongly believe in this. That's where we start working with Maven. I'm sure, I think we'll be able to make a difference. The innovation, let me talk about innovation, because If we take it as in today, people say smartphone to satellite, EV to AI, everywhere is the requirement of semiconductor. The 20th century was the century of I will fill this 20th century. They're saying semi is fooling a 21st century. And that is going to be true just because of the way innovation happening in the industry. As part of this, I'm just sharing you what we do. I'm sure, I think the rest of the organization we do. We are significantly invested on innovation, especially in the engineering area. We thought without innovation, it is very difficult to survive or difficult to create a value to the customer. In Wipro, we call it a field of play. These are the future-ready solution, including one we have in ASIC area, where it will reduce a significant time for the market, market to reach, and it is a complete full solution. But I spent being Wipro 25 years. At least first 10 years I was involved only solution development. I didn't know what the customer engagement, completely a solution development. And now I'm saying this is a strength of engineering companies. We are investing a lot. I'm pretty sure most of the companies, engineering companies will continue to invest. But the growth, what we have seen in last 2-3 years, in semi especially, I'm talking about, we are one of the fastest growing a semi company in India. That's for sure. And we continue to, because we continue to invest on this. Last 2 points, because time's up is saying. So 2 points. Gen AI is making a huge difference. I request, being engineers, we can't be lagging behind. Being part of this nation, we need to be one step ahead. I'll tell you proudly, we engineering, we are close to 30,000 people. 85% of our engineers are L3 Gen AI certified. And we make them 100% by this quarter end. And this is, I think most of you have gone through. Why we are driving? Without a innovation, without bringing efficiency, it becomes difficult to survive either individual or a group or a company. It is making a huge difference. People say, will this replace a human being? I don't think so. But it will help us to improve our efficiency in whatever we do as part of our SDLC. We are seeing last 3-4 quarters, but last quarter we have seen a significant improvement. So I request each of you, as we have a journey in technical side, but whenever such innovation happens, Gen AI is transforming. I really request each of you do investor time so that the work which can be do in 10 hours can be do in 6 hours and pass on the benefits. And it doesn't cut a job, take my word. Innovation never dies. We'll see a lot more opportunity coming. So I think before I close, one thing is, I just want to share my experience in 25 years. To grow in the company, to build your career, to grow a successful leader, you don't require to be smart. You don't require to be genius. And you don't require to be great. All my experience is bring a discipline in what we do. And if you take 2 things, start investing in each day. 1 year will do a miracle. And I have seen this, and I think this is what I have gone through. This is my personal experience. So I wish Maven all the best, and wishing all my friends, colleagues here, wishing you a great career. And thank you all.